think this is our free camp for the night. We're at kilometer marker 349. It's Monday, June 29th. The sun is up. Looks like we're the only ones here again last night. There's looks like there might be goats or something around here based on the bird droppings. Where we stayed last night, they use this for a landing strip. The firefighters organize here for the fires, and they camp here too, obviously. PR heli staging, and it's fire camp, also known as free camp. We're headed into Fort St. John. There's horses on the side of the road. We just passed the town of 101. It's right at kilometer 163, which is mile marker 101. In Fort St. John, there's Redneck Oilfield Services. We're headed out of Fort St. John's. That just went through Taylor, and this is the Peace River we're passing over.
There's the bridge.
This is the old Alaska Highway. This is the old wooden bridge, one of the few remaining. We decided to get out and show you the bridge. I don't know how long the boards are. They're fairly long. This is a really old bridge. You can see where some people drove into the side. Pretty nice view up here over the river. I assume this is the Peace River. This is the view the other direction. Here's a 360 up on the bridge. Yep. The board's coming up there. I'm going back the other way. Ken with his wooden bridge. Here it is from the side. Pretty impressive. They don't make bridges like this anymore. The load limit's 20,000 kilograms. That was this Kiskatinaw wooden bridge. Dawson Creek. That would be the Key West equivalent of mile marker 0. This is the end of the Alaskan Highway. It ends right here. Well, in town anyway. As you may have noticed, since about the time we left Fort Nelson, the landscape has been considerably different. This is a lot more like Illinois, but a little more hills and a few more pine trees. Got the railroad. The start of the Alaskan Highway, mile 0.